Taking a look at the trading week beginning February 24th, which is also the week that ends the month of February. Friday is the big economic data day where the market gets bombarded with important economic data that I'll go through in a minute. So it's possible that the general markets may be a little bit slow, a little less volatility earlier in the week, especially commodity markets waiting for this data. Gold just completed its 8th consecutive week of higher closes and its 4th consecutive week of higher intra-week highs. Silver just finished its 4th week of higher closes, and crude oil and copper finished the week on a down note. The dollar was down for its 3rd consecutive week. Interest rates a little bit lower on the week, nothing really to speak of. Interest rate volatility continues to come off as we see yields continue to slowly drop week by week. Fed speakers and bond auctions next week. Next week, we get Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic, Dallas Fed President Lori Logan, Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee, and Philly Fed President Patrick Harker. That's on top of any of the other ones that have not been formally announced. The U.S. has a 2-year note auction, a 5-year note auction, a 7-year note auction, all scheduled for next week as well. Earnings and data. Earnings this week. This is one of the big earnings weeks. I should say one of the last big earnings weeks in terms of volumes of companies reporting. We have 482 companies with over $1 billion in market cap reporting earnings. The big one is NVIDIA, but we also get Salesforce, Intuit, Dell Technologies, HP, Synopsys, Workday, Snowflake, Diamondback Energy, Home Depot, TJX, Lowe's, Trip.com, Monster Beverage, and Anheuser-Busch. Data Sunday night, we get German snap elections. Probably won't affect markets, but might affect the euro currency, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Monday, German IFO business climate and EU CPI. Tuesday, Japanese CPI, German GDP, Case-Shiller home price index, and Conference Board's consumer confidence in the U.S. Wednesday, we get German GfK consumer climate, new home sales figures in the U.S. Thursday in the U.S., we get weekly jobless claims, durable goods orders, pending home sales, and the first look of Q4 GDP. So Thursday is nothing to sneeze at. That evening, we get Japanese industrial production. And then Friday, German employment data and CPI, Canadian GDP. And then in the U.S., Chicago PMI, PCE price data, along with personal spending and retail inventories. And then that evening, we get Chinese PMI data.